What's up? What y'all doing? I'm outside. We outside. I'm eating Indian food. What y'all doing? Ooh, Lord. This Indian food good. So, some things that I got open. I got an Etsy shop that I'm putting my shirts up on. My Happy to Be Nappy shirts that y'all seen on my music video. Like I stated before, I had these shirts for a while. I had them for years. I just decided to get back to trying to find me a good person to do my shirts. But my first batch is my pink and greens that I'm gonna be selling for like on sale. They will be on sale on my Etsy shop. But the other ones will be more depending on the sale. I be coming out with some other stuff too. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm coming up out with, but yeah. And another thing is I got accepted into a college for music therapy. So I'm gonna have to move out of Atlanta, which I wanted to move out of Atlanta because I do not like Atlanta anyway. But rent, but it's the rent for me. But I'll be all right. God will provide. I just have to get what I can when I, get where I'm at. Well, how you say it? I'm gonna have to make it work wherever I go. Make it work, cause I have to move. Cause if I don't move, I have to travel 2 hours away, and I ain't with that every day. No, ma'am, no sir. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? How's life? I'm on here just seeing some things that I got coming down the line. My Etsy shop, even though I have a website, I may put those other two colored T-shirts. I have my Happy to Be Nappy shirts back, and I also have some other stuff coming down the pipeline to see if people will really appreciate that. I'm trying to work on a new music video. It's nothing special. It's just footage I already had. Just something simple with a lyric video to my other song, You Told Me. So that's what I'll be editing myself. Dealing with this heat. Make sure you stay hydrated now. Stay hydrated out here in these streets. Where you at? Cause I'm in Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie, it haven't been that hot lately. Let me knock on wood. It haven't been that hot lately. It's been all right. Well, it's been all right. Like when I come out, it's been all right. But certain areas, the weather, it fluctuates. It'll be like 80 degrees on one side. You drive up the street, it'll be 100. It's just a lot. Are you still in Miami? Am I? Hey, take it to the house. I had people asking me, I had people asking me, they need teachers in Florida, and they giving you a certificate for 5 years to it, and they paying you good. I'm like, man, I'm straight. I just quit my job. Right now I'm substituting. Now I know how life gonna do when I start school, but it is what it is. I be moving out of Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta. People be in their feelings when I say that, but I don't like it. You say you thought about it, but no. Yeah, they need teachers. And it's always on the news. It's always on the news. They always saying, oh, there's a teacher shortage. There's a teacher shortage. They not paying the teachers enough. It's not that they not paying the teachers enough. That is one aspect of it, but it's just the children. The disrespect you get from the administration, the disrespect you get from parents. It's like you getting beat up on every end. Like, make it make sense. Like, I mean, I was kind of sad. I was emotional this year when I seen school started. you know, but I had to do what I got to do for my health and to protect me. Because let me tell you something, I never had a student put their hand on me, and I would never will have that. I make sure I got that, made that clear. Because some of them students was hitting on, one boy slapped a teacher in the back of the head or something last year. And I told my student, let me tell you something. I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. I say I'm military trained and I'm hood trained. Straight from the 305. No support. And it's sad. I mean, the children love me though. But I even had students, they try to act up in their other special classes to come to my class. I'm like, that's not what you do. That's not life. Cause you don't like a teacher, you gotta do, you gotta tighten up. Do what you. But there was a couple of teachers that kept their job calling children out of their name, just cursing at the children and stuff. One thing about me, I never cursed at a child at all. But have I went off a little bit on some of them? Yeah. Yeah, because they thought that mouth was gonna get me scared. Like, let me tell you something. I ain't scared of nobody. Threaten me, do what you need to do. But make sure when my attorney come for you, you keep that same energy. Now some things like, and it's another thing, I'm gonna be honest too. It be on people, like 9 times out of 10. I even had a white teacher come to me saying that somebody, some little, I don't like to do race, but they say some little, she said, just be careful because his mom's saying that you're yelling. I said, ma'am, I don't yell in my class. I said, I talk loud. I said, there's a difference between talking loud. I said, you have to understand, I am a music educator with how many children in my class? My class big, and I talk loud. You know, when you teaching, you going to talk loud. Now, you got some teachers that do fuss. Every now and then, you will see me go off. But you got teachers every day you hear them going off. Like, come on. Every day you kicking children out your class. Like, come on. I had good classroom management, but at the end of when it was getting closer to the end of the year, I said, get somebody else to do it, and I'm not the 1, the 2, or the 3. And I had the dumping ground of a lot of children was in my class. A specific, I know PE. True, you had PE, art in my class. The other like band, orchestra, and choir, they get the creme of the la creme. But you even had the chorus class. Some of them students was sent to my class. I had to tell her to stop sending them to my class. Last year, I was telling them, y'all, every man for themselves. Don't send no student. At the end, I said, every man for themselves. Y'all don't send nobody to my class. Because my class was already off the hinges. And nothing was being done. And I had a situation. You go look at my other video, what happened? I'm done. I said, that's it. There's no consequences. They don't even much have security. Like how we have security in Miami, they have an SRO officer. The SRO officer was told not to intervene with any fights or anything. Only if it's a high situation, that's it. They don't break up fights. They don't do none of that. Either to check people bags for drugs or guns. Or a third thing too, if somebody come into school acting stupid at the lady at the front. Other than that, Florida, we have security guard. I'm like, if they could afford security guard where I worked at, that'll be fine. Like, you the biggest, I work for the biggest school district here, Gwinnett County Public Schools, I'ma say it. The biggest school district. You mean to tell me you the lowest paid and you don't have security? Like, you got children selling drugs in the bathroom. You had children setting rolling the toilet paper on fire. I had to, in order to keep stuff down, I had to start taking my classes at the beginning, especially when my 6th graders, I had no issues like that. But my 7th and 8th grade, my 6th graders just used to fight. Last year, 6th graders used to fight a lot. But 6th graders before that, they wasn't a problem. And the year before that. They weren't a problem. But them sixth graders last year fighting all the time. Fighting all the time. Like, come on. But it was my 7th and 8th graders who I had to walk to the bathroom before class. Before class, I gotta walk you? Exactly. That's crazy. We got to walk them to class too. We got to walk them to the bath. Well, I personally took them to the bathroom before my class because I ain't want no problems. And them saying, oh, this getting blamed for this and that. You know? And some of them used to try me. I said, you better use the bathroom now because you ain't going during class. And I would get them an ultimatum. They act right, and then we could go outside. I even had piano. Let me tell you, I even had a piano class for each of my classes. I had to change my curriculum for 8th grade because they couldn't even act right learning to play the piano. I was like, get somebody else to do it. And people ask me, you do music lessons? I do music lessons online, but nobody, ever since I moved here, I really don't know nobody like that in Atlanta. But I will be recording and just put some videos up probably on, I got 3 YouTube channels. But yeah, man, I got out. People keep saying, you know, them children need you. Them children need you. No, I need me. I need my mental. I need my panic attacks to go away. I need all of that. It may look like I was high going to work, but I wasn't. The only way I was happy to go there, I was happy. I really like that school, but it's just the discipline and how the administration handle things. That's it. I gained some good students. You know, I gained some good lessons along the way. Every year, whatever school I go to, wherever school I walk in, I learn to always be a student. I learned to always be a student. And children's like, who your favorite student? I'd be like, me. Some of them be like, you're not a student. Yes, I am. I'm a forever student. I learn every day. I say, I teach you as I teach you. Y'all teach me things and so back and forth and so forth. And I used to be genuine with them children. You know, I ask them all the time when they come in my class, how y'all day going or whatnot, and I let them vent. Cause I may be that one to have let them vent, and maybe that one that have saved the teacher from getting their behind whooped or going like that. You never know, cause some teachers, them children did not like some of them. When I say them children did not like some of them teachers, like hated some of them teachers. And I used to tell them too. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I used to tell them, I say, y'all think all the teachers work here get along? I said, but we have to come to work and we have to do, and then that's the same with y'all. When y'all get out there in the real world, y'all gonna have the same issue. No matter if you're working on your parent business, whatever, you're gonna have the same issues. Man, it's just, but a lot of them children go through a lot. When I say go through a lot, at home. And I tell people it's not about black and white. It's the thing just with people in general. Some people have children, should never had no children. Shouldn't even birth children. But here we are in the school system teaching them. Trying to do the best we could. I taught them life skills. In music, there is life skills. I'm full already. But my bad, I ain't mean to have a TED talk with y'all. But yeah. I love teaching children. Right now I substitute. And guess what? Who I only substitute for? Elementary. I've been having a lot of autistic classes. And special education classes I've been substituting for. Majority of the students, I got about, every time I go to the school, about 4 or 5 students in the class. I love it, but will I be back in the school system? I don't know. When I get my music therapy degree, I don't know. Maybe I'll build a school. Well, not as in building physically. Maybe I build up courses and things. Teach people how to copyright their stuff instead of just putting stuff on social media. Don't just put look what I wrote. Then you got somebody like the big wigs. I ain't gonna say no name because people get offended when I say that. Some of the greats who people worship in have stole a lot of people songs, and I trademark. You gotta get your stuff trade like that logo. My Happy to Be Nappy logo tee. That's copyrighted. I've been copyrighted that a long time ago. I can teach y'all how to put y'all songs on our streaming platform. There's a lot I want to do, but people want to keep up with this social media. Every time I turn around, like I just got off of TikTok before I came on here. You got a video going around. This girl talking about Gen X and Gen Zs. Talking about why nobody. I'm like, here we go. You got racism, all the isms. You got texturism. People talking about the hair. What type of hair you got? Like, God damn, will we ever be at peace? At my job, you got the regular teachers like math. Y'all know what I mean? Regular math, social. You got some of them, majority of them coming against the special area connection teachers. Like, dang, everywhere it gotta be a war. It gotta be somebody coming at somebody. We all doing the same thing as in the school system. We teaching the children. No matter if you work in the cafeteria, no matter if you are a custodian, I respect everybody. Gen X, Gen Z, we here. We were stuck in the big C. Some people still stuck. Some people don't want to go out. Like me sometimes, I want to go out and I always been like that before all this happened. I don't like people like that. Give me a forest. If I could build me a 3-story tree house, I'll be good. But yeah, it's war on every end. Every end is arguments. So much war against black women. We ain't even black. Look what color. We brown. Dang. Like, golly, yo. I be trying not to keep up. But every time, you can't help but see it. It's in your face. Yep. You can't help but see it. Not keep up. You can't help but see it. You come on social media. Oh, here we go with this again. Oh, here we go with this again. They talking about Oprah. Them people gonna pay. Everybody gonna pay for everything they have done in life. Like me, I done paid for some things I done did. You know, I got mature, but one thing about me, I do some things not to do and some things what not to do. Knew to do and what not to do. So, it wasn't that much of a... But my thing was just being... How can I say this? My thing growing up is thinking everybody is like me. And that will really hurt me. Because people would just try me left and right. Like, I wouldn't do that to them. You wouldn't do that to them. All my life, still to this day, you got to realize people not like you. People not like you. How people don't like me because of how others like me. Just because that person don't like you, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Man, it's a whole lot, man. I wish I could just get a group of people that I could just chill with. If we get music done. Get our businesses done. But I haven't met many here in Georgia I could do that with. But it is what it is. Now looking for musicians when I first got here, asking people. Some people knew people, but they never gave me the information. Did I want to give up? A little bit, but guess what? I kept going, and look what happened last year. I was able to release my song. Now, that song that I released, it's been a year since August 8th since I wrote that song. I've been copyrighted that song. And I've been contemplating when it put it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just let this song, just go ahead, let this song go out. And I put it on my brother and sister birthday. So, got a music video for it. I got something else coming. Well, yeah, that's all I want. I would just come on here and let y'all know some stuff that I'm popping on. I ain't mean to go out like that, but AI gonna be teaching these children. They talking about we about to have another lockdown. I said, oh boy. I don't care how controversial people is. You wear your mask, you don't have to wear your mask. It don't matter to me, because guess what I'm doing? I'm wearing a mask. If you want to take the shot, it don't matter. Like, people argue about that. Y'all don't know people health issues, concerns. At my job, I remember one of my coworkers was just on that, and then one of my other coworkers went off. Like, she had health issues. She wasn't able to get that vaccine and stuff like that. Like, some people, yeah, people just disrespectful, boy. If we go on another lockdown, shoo, it's gonna get crazier. People out here driving any type of way, cursing you out because they about to cut you off on the road. It's crazy. That's why y'all see me right here at my house. If I don't have to go nowhere, you won't catch me outside. How about that? But I'm finna go, y'all. It's been 20 minutes. God, I've been running my mouth 20 minutes. Thank y'all for listening to the two people who was in here. The two people who was in here listening. Y'all have a good day now. Y'all be safe out here in these streets. Y'all have a blessed week. Watch from your left to your right, to your front, to your back, to your up, to your down. Y'all got to pray for protection on all angles. All right, then. Love y'all. You enjoy. Listen, me too. Me too. Shoot. All right, then. Love y'all. Have a great week. Be safe out here in these streets. Peace.